Hey, this Judgment Waits back with another Black Ops 2 video. If you notice right there, I am rocking perk 1 greed as a wild card, and I only have one perk 1, so I could have equipped something else. I tell you what, I am really liking the pick 10 system. I don't know about you guys, but I love being able to change up everything. I wish it was pick 11 though, because it always seems like I'm one short of what I want for like the perfect class. But speaking of classes, I am running hardline, and like I said, I have that perk 1 greed on there. Normally I have hardline and ghost, but here's what I'm thinking. All right, I've taken off Ghost because, frankly, it doesn't do a lot of good. You know, it does help my playstyle because I am a person that likes to move around and I don't sit in corners, as you can see from my game style. But here's the thing, when I am playing, there are some times that I like to stop and reload. There are sometimes that I'm coming into an area where I know people are, or I know people are coming towards me, so I like to stop and kind of wait for them, and take them out. But with Ghost on, if they have a UAV on, that's not going to help me out at all. So I figure, why not just put the small on my back, as my secondary, and then anytime somebody calls in a UAV or anything like that, I can just shoot it down. Plus, when you shoot it down, you get points towards your next score streak. So, I'm kind of thinking that, with my classes, I'm going to go more the hardline approach and just put that small equipped for my secondary instead of relying on Ghost. I'm curious though what you guys think about Ghost and how it works now. Obviously, like I'm talking about, Ghost only works if you're moving around. I'm wondering if you think that's fair. It doesn't make sense logically for me that it works that way. Now, I do like it though, because like I said, I am a person that moves around, and so a person that's going to sit in the corner and be waiting for me, I'm going to see them coming up, so it's a lot more powerful. That UAV is a lot more powerful, but I don't know how fair it is, or I don't know how much I, like it, being on the receiving end of that, because it almost feels like you have to rush, you have to move around and move into some areas that you wouldn't normally like to move around that fast in. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. Now, I want to give a big shout out to Ride the Thunder. Now, when I'm playing, all right, I have noticed for some reason when I'm playing with a full group or a pretty much full group, my connection just seems to be better. I don't get that. Somebody let me know why that is. If I'm playing by myself, I don't seem to have the connection that I normally have when I'm playing with a party. And if you don't have that connection, it almost seems like hit detection is off and lag is, really on and everything like that. So I totally don't get that though, why that is the case. But I wanted, like I said, I wanted to give a shout out to Ride the Thunder because he gave me a great tip, and I want to pass that tip on to you. And here I get a lightning strike that does diddly squat, but I'm going to get a good one at the end. But he said, when you're searching for the game, when you hit, the type of match and you get ready to hit, like hardcore team deathmatch or core team deathmatch or whatever game you're playing, it gives you an option to press X, if you're playing Xbox, and look at your search preference. And when you do that, you can pick normal. I think that's the default that it's on, but you can switch that to best. And I tell you what, I've been doing that, and I've noticed that the connections or the people that I'm connecting to are a lot better, and I don't have as many lag issues or issues as far as hit detection or anything like that. Because I tell you what, if your hit detection and lag issues are, causing you some issues, it really makes this game very, very frustrating to play. But when I've done that, I've noticed that things are a lot better. So I definitely recommend changing that search preference. I'd also recommend checking it every different gaming session that you play, because it seems like I changed it to best and then I went and checked it again the next time I played and it seemed like it was back to normal. I don't know if there was just like an update in the game, or I don't know if you have to do that every time, but I would definitely recommend trying that out. So thank you, Ride the Thunder. Big shout out, big thank you for that suggestion. If you have any tips or suggestions for me, definitely leave them for me, and I'll be sure to pass them on to everybody else, and I really, really appreciate those. Now, as far as what else I have on my class, I have cold-blooded just because I don't like being hit by, hellfire missiles and lightning strikes and everything like that. And my third perk is engineer because I like to move around the map. And a lot of times when I'm playing against people that are tactical or camping, they'll set up bouncing betties and stuff around where they're at. So I usually can see those areas and I'll know somebody's there. And that brings me to another tip. If you're a person that likes to move around the map, definitely equip bouncing betties. And I have on danger close or danger something that lets me equip 2 bouncing betties or 2 lethal and everything like that. Now, I like to move around, so I'm not using those betties to hold an area, which is, a viable option, but I like to leave them in high traffic areas. So I know that if I'm entering in a place and leaving it, I'll just throw down a betty because I know people like to go in that area. So usually you can get a kill from just randomly placing one somewhere. It also lets you know where people are at on the map. I'll place it in a certain area and later I'll hear that either somebody destroyed it, somebody did something to it, or it'll go off and I'll know, hey, I placed that back, blah, blah, blah. So somebody is probably around in that area and that might be where they're spawning. There I get a nice lightning strike, and that's, I said this before, wait till the enemy team spawns in before you launch that bad boy, and you can see they all spawned in together and I was able to take 4 out with that lightning strike. So, but back to those, betties, it also seems like a lot of times people are spawning behind you. So if you're moving around, just place one and move on, and if somebody spawns behind you and goes to take you out, they might actually hit that, or they'll destroy it and you'll know about it. And here one of my friends is calling in a care package and gets taken out by that guy. So I'm going to kind of watch this area for him so he can get back, be a good team player. I like helping out my teammates, so I'm going to help watch this out. I'm not going to take it. And I'm actually going to try switching it to something better for him. If you have on engineer, you can switch your friend's care packages and help him out. But unfortunately, I think it's just a counter UAV that he gets. But this game is winding down. Hope these little tips help you out, especially the game search preference. That's really been helping me out. And we totally destroyed this other team, 75-20. They only managed to get 20 kills, and I think I ended up 20-1. But hope you like this gameplay. Let me know if you want to see anything or if you got any questions or anything. If you do like it, leave me a like. And if you don't like it, leave me a dislike. Be honest. As always, though, take care and God bless.